Hello, Moira. How are you?
Great. How are you, Heather?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Thank you for joining us once again. Lovely to have you on board. And I'm just going to do a quick roll call. The tarot readings are getting more and more popular as we go along, and we're going to be tightening up the reading so that we can get everyone in. 53 degrees north. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. Dee is here. We've got Angie. We've got the Cornish Conjuring. I noticed your comment was first, so you're actually first up, the Cornish Conjuring. We have Shandy. Hello, Shandy. Hello, Fairy. Um, uh, 54 degrees north. I said 53, I think. I said D, and I think that's about it for the time being. Well, thank you all very much for joining us. The Cornish Conjuring, what? I forget. It just goes out of my head. Okay, Maura's going to do a reading. I'm just going to pull a oracle card. I've got my oracle cards from Stephanie of Get Spooky Society. She does her own, and you can head over to Get Spooky Society if you would like a packet of cards yourself. She takes her own pictures and does her own little thing. Amazing person is our Steph. And I think she's working on a second set of cards as well. So just pop on over there and say hello. I can't use her cards and not give her a shout out. Hello, John. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are well, and I hope everyone's well. So the Cornish Conjuring. If you have a question or if you just like a general reading, let us know, and we will get started. Cornish Conjuring. If you have a specific question you want to ask, you want the cards to ask, or a general reading, please. Okay.
General? Okay. Okay, so the first card that I've drawn for you is the Knight of Wands reverse. The Knight of Wands is all about forward momentum and fiery energy, and but reverse might mean feeling a bit stuck or not knowing which way to go next. Then we've got the Four of Wands, which is about stability and home and family and celebration. And then the Three of Swords reversed. And as you might guess, the Three of Swords often indicates heartache of some kind. Reversed might mean that you are making a decision to shake things up. Together, these cards are suggesting that perhaps you are feeling quite settled in where you are and looking for some sort of change. As a clarifier card, I've drawn the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about family and legacy. So this might be about, and with the Four of Wands, which is also a very home-centered card, this could be about what you are choosing to create and what you how you want to be remembered, what you want to leave people. And it feels like you're trying to break some patterns, asking yourself some big questions around home and family, and making some choices. Let's go one more card. Going over here. We got the Sun, and the Sun is all about blessings and miracles and happiness. So although these cards sort of suggest uncertainty and not knowing the way forward, the Sun card really is suggesting a beautiful outcome once you are able to find your way forward.
That's great. Thank you, Moira. The oracle card that I have for you is change in perspective and self-realization. I hope that resonates with you. Now, just quickly, I want to say that the tarot readings are still free, but Moira does now have a PayPal Me link that I'm going to pin to the top of onto the chat. If you would like to make a donation to Moira for giving up her time, you can, but there is no, it is not necessary. But it's there if you'd like to make a donation. The next person we have on our list is 54 degrees north. If you have, and after 54 degrees north is D, the delightful D. Okay. Oh, nice. That's so cute. What sort of dog have you got? Now, would you like to let Moira know if you've got a specific question for the cards, or if yes, Ghost Mandic, you are on the list. Absolutely.
Okay, first up we've got the Star, and the Star is about wishes and balance and beauty and poetry. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is about evaluating what you have achieved and deciding where you would like to go next. And then we have another reappearance of Knight of Wands reversed. So between those two Wands cards, perhaps there is indecision. There is evaluating the things you have achieved. And the Star represents what the hopes and dreams and aspirations that you are putting all of that into. I have drawn the Six of Swords, which is a journey, which is depicting a way to nurture your inner child as a way through examining your thoughts and allowing yourself to examine your pattern of thoughts in a way that is honoring your inner child. I want to make note that we've got the two wands, which are very fire energy, and they're all about direction. But then we've got the Star and the Swords, which both contain a lot of water imagery. And I feel that that's really balancing out the indecision. The indecision being with the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. And then we've got the Star and the Six of Swords, bringing in that softness. Just to allow you to say, you know, I don't necessarily know what that path is yet, but I'm going to allow myself to take those steps and trust in those blessings of that Star card, that goodness will pour out for me.
Okay, thank you, Moira. That was awesome. The oracle card that I have for you is attract allies, not enemies. Thank you. Okay, Dee, you're up next. Would you like a general reading, or did you have a specific questions you'd like to throw out to the card? You don't necessarily have to write it in the chat, but it could be helpful. Is Dee still here? Because I know sometimes Dee works and she watches while she's working. If not, we'll go on to the next person. And sounds like someone keeps knocking at my door, but I'm pretty sure it's the wind. Okay, we might go to Ghostman Deek. Ghostman Deek. Would you like a general reading, or do you have a specific question? Ghostman's gone as well.
He was just there.
Well, he was just there.
There we go. Yeah.
Ghostman, did you want a specific question or just a general reading?
Yep, general reading. Okay. Oh, all cool cards. We've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about manifesting goodness. She's surrounded by beautiful things, vines growing over her throne. Reversed could suggest that you are perhaps not using your resources wisely, or that you are accumulating things that you don't need. Then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a just ruler who is ready to take action and faces things head on. Then the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is moving forward, but is occasionally distracted and can be a little bit focused on his own issues rather than the path ahead. It's interesting that you've got all court cards. The court cards could signify parts of yourself or could signify people around you. Let's just... okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is often about swift communication. And this suggests to me that these are people that you are in communication with. So there is somebody who is very focused on material things, but not necessarily the right things or how to properly use things. There is a person who is direct, blunt, but fair. And a person who is a bit absent-minded, but good-hearted. And the Eight of Wands suggests that these are people in your life who you are trying to communicate with to get something done. The Two of Swords. This suggests that these people are in some way a hindrance to you, that you are trying to achieve something, and perhaps the are not the most cooperative at the moment, and you're struggling to find a way forward. Let's see if we can find something that might help us suggest a way forward. We've got a reappearance of the Six of Swords. In this context, I would suggest that the issue is there's too many people who are wanting to be the person directing the boat, and it needs to be settled on who can be doing that and who needs to get out the way a little bit, to put it bluntly. Not everyone can be the poleman at the same time. And perhaps it suggests picking your battles a bit. Picking your battles, but still being direct. I would suggest that being too passive for these sort of characters, they would just, you'd get walked all over, I think. But being direct and picking your battles should help you find a way forward.
Okay, thank you. There we go. I'm back. The card that I've got for you is prepare for future declutter. I wonder if that's referring to things or people. Who knows? Who knows? It's not up to me to interpret. Okay, Dee, are you with us? Dee Newman? Dee Newman. Dee, are you there? I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. Dee? No, Dee's gone again.
Nope.
She was there earlier.
You're very welcome, Jess Mandy.
Angie, you are next. Can you let us know if you'd like, if you're still here, could you let us know if you'd like a question to be answered or if you want a general reading?
Okay. All right, first card I've drawn is the Ten of Wands. This card, if we were simply asking a simple yes or no, this card would suggest a yes, being Wands. But also the 10 in this case suggests that there's hard work ahead and that you cannot at the moment see the way forward. But then we've got the Five of Swords reversed. Now, the Five of Swords is often about someone up to no good, foul play, deceptiveness. In reverse, it might suggest someone losing their temper. It might suggest hidden motives. Then we've got the Page of Cups. This might represent your son. This is a youngish man who is figuring things out for himself. So these cards tell me that, yes, there will be an answer. There may be, it may take a good chunk of time to get there. And there may be people who, for their own reasons, don't want that information to be public. I think the appearance of the page could possibly be him suggesting that he is also involved in trying to get the information public. So I hope that helps, Angie.
And that was a bit of a sad one. Angie, the card that I have for you is Stand Out, Find Yourself. Okay, we will go back to D again. So we've done 54. We've done Angie. Is D back with us?
I haven't seen them in the chat.
No, they haven't been in the chat. So Shandy, you're next. If you would like a general reading or a specific question. And then Ghostman Deep wants to do a reading about Ukraine.
Yeah, well, we could ask about that. Perhaps we could come back to that one.
Yes, I said we've only got a couple of people left.
General for Shandy. Okay. Okay, first card is the Six of Wands. This card represents victory. It's showing a person coming home in celebration, being greeted with wreaths and flowers. Then we've got the Ten of Wands reversed, so representing the hard work completed. Then we've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is really about initiation. It's about challenging yourself to see things differently, finding some sort of enlightenment. And really up on Odin symbolism if you're into that. These cards are suggesting that you've done a lot of work and you've changed yourself a lot through the power of your own will. And you have really reached a place where your gifts are really beginning to shine. So because I've got that 10 of Wands, that hard work, and then the Hanged Man through his ordeal. And I think that this represents where you are in your challenges, that this is you celebrating all that you have achieved and letting your gift shine and be recognized by others. Then we've got,
Oh, sorry.
no, you're okay. The Two of Swords. This is somebody who meditating, contemplating. They have perhaps thinking about how they can learn to embody what they have learned. What stands out to me is their golden shoes, reflecting the same color as the moon there. So it's really bringing in the gifts and bringing them right down into their body. So celebrate all that you've learned and all that you have achieved, and learn how to really embody that.
Okay, thank you. The cards, I have two cards for you, actually, Shandy. Cold Moon, Change, Freedom, Excitement, and Magical, Mysterious, and Manipulative. Hello, Abandoned Forgotten Whales. Nice for you to pop in. I've put you on our list straight away. We've only got a couple left, but we'll go straight into D.
All right. Okay. First up, we've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is often a motherly figure. She is a very sharp, intelligent, and strict figure. Then we have the Empress, the only person in the tarot deck who's seated on a cushion. She knows about comfort and about abundance and beauty. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who is very in touch with her emotions, mastering her emotions, reflecting the emotions of others. Then I have drawn the Three of Wands. And what actually stands out to me is that we have three very powerful women of the tarot deck, and then a three. And I think that this is suggesting that these three are all part of you. The part who has a powerful mind, a discerning, strict, logical mind, the mind that is in touch with their emotions and their body, and the one who knows about comfort and pleasures, and asking you to bring those three parts of you into balance together. You could really break it down into like mind, heart, body, these three very powerful women and their gifts and their strengths, and asking you and showing you that you are all three, and asking you to balance those within yourself.
Thank you. Hello, BS. Is it BS7 status? Thank you for joining us. The card that I have for you is Reflections of Life, Progress to Tomorrow. I hope that resonates for you. Yes, you may ask a question. I've put you on our list. Next person up is Eccentrically Mindful Para Investigations. Let us know if you would like a general reading, if you have a specific question. You don't necessarily have to post the question. We've got quite a few new people here today, so maybe if we get a chance after all the readings are done, we can just introduce yourself a little bit later on, Moira. Talk about yourself.
Anything but that.
Anything but that, yes, I know.
General reading for BS7?
No, that was for...
Oh, no, they're in the queue. Who was up next?
Oh, who was up next? Mindfully Eccentric.
Yeah.
Eccentrically Mindful Para Investigations.
Okay.
So if you have a question or just a general reading.
Here we go. Spirituality spread. Okay. So we've got the Four of Cups, which is about acknowledging and receiving gifts. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about achieving balance. The Nine of Swords, which often represents anxieties. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles, which represents harnessing your learning and your gifts and putting them to good work. And then we've got the Hierophant, which is sort of like a Pope figure, representing spiritual authority, doctrine. These cards are telling me that you are a person already in possession of spiritual gifts. Although you don't always know how best to use them. Sometimes they may even frighten you. There are gifts that you have not yet tapped into, and you will be able to find a way to make those work for you and for those around you. The gifts that you already have, I feel like you're well aware of them, but you haven't really delved into them. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant there, they are saying to you that now is the time to take hold of those gifts, to really look at them and make them work for you, hone your skills. Don't look outside of yourself for direction or permission on how to use these skills. You know what they are, and you will find the way to use them. You are your own spiritual authority, and you can hone and use these gifts that you already have.
Wow.
And I have drawn the Seven of Cups, and this card represents choices. There are many different things in different cups, mysterious and strange and magical things. And there stands this figure ready to choose any or all of these gifts to harness for themselves. And this represents you right now, recognizing and owning the gifts that are being offered to you.
Okay, the card that I've got for you is Reflect on the Past, Release, Move Forward.
It's a good fit, isn't it?
It seems to be now we've just done and next is Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. We haven't done the Ukraine spread yet. We will get to it, hopefully. So Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, are you here? Let us know what reading you'd like. 8:15. That time's got just goes so quickly, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yes, we've got some amazing people in the chat. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. General.
Okay. First, we've got the Lovers, which is about unity, spirituality, connection. Then we've got the Two of Wands, which is examining your gifts and planning ahead. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which is about abundance, about comfort and growth. Together, these cards talk of something really beautiful, a growth through planning and ambitious dreams, unity and connection, creating real abundance and comfort and beauty. And then we have the Star, which is again wishes, miracles. So together these cards really suggest that what you are trying to manifest is really within your reach through that connection, that unity, the wishes and the miracles and the prayers that you make. However you manifest what you want to bring into the world is really within your grasp. So whatever that looks like for you, get manifesting, because these cards are really promising you something really beautiful.
Okay. And the card that I have for you is, oh, hang on. I can't do this and put my glass on at the same time. Waxing crescent moon, move forward and courage. Lovely, nice. And next is BS7 status.
Yep. And they said they wanted a general reading.
Yes. Excuse me. Oops.
Okay. First, we've got the Six of Swords again, representing a journey. Swords representing thought. So this could be a physical journey. It could be a reflection of some kind. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity to take hold of. And then the Page of Swords, somebody who is learning to master their thoughts, but is still in the learning phases of that. We can see that his head is literally among the clouds a little bit. Together, these cards are saying that you've got an opportunity for reflection, I'm getting prompted to say, to look at your dreams, to actually do some dream analysis, and to look at the meaning that your dreams are holding for you. Then we've got the Three of Wands. And this is about action and planning. I think this card particularly, because as I've got it in front of me, is sort of a central card. And this card, I think, is really prompting me to say, get a dream journal and start writing down your dreams as you remember them in the morning, even if it's only a fragment or a color or a feeling. just whatever that little bit is, whatever it is that you remember, and start to reflect on what your dreams are trying to tell you now. Hope that helps you.
Okay, thank you, Moira. The card that popped out for you was Blue Moon, Take Action. Sometimes I surprise myself with these cards. Okay, next we have, now who do we have then? We had BS7. And next is Jackie, and I think Jackie Evelyn has already stated that she wants a general reading. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that was Fairy. Fairy's next after Jackie. Jackie, if you want a reading, do you want a general reading or a specific question or? Oh, that was half a dozen cards. I don't think that doesn't count.
She says, yes, please.
Oh, yes, please, a general reading. Yep.
Yep.
No, I'm getting the hang of this stream.
That's good. Okay, first up, we have the Eight of Pentacles, representing hard work and showing the result of your work. Then we have the Hanged Man again, showing ordeal, initiation, enlightenment. And the Emperor, so showing solidity, strength. Together, these cards talk of taking all that you have learned, or your reflections, all the experiences that you've had, and through hard work, turning them into something solid and tangible. We've got the Ten of Wands again. In this context, that talks to me about finding a way to tell your story. This is about, sharing your story and putting it into a fashion that can tell people about the things you have learned and how you have found a way through, and how that has resulted in you being you. Hope that helps you.
Thank you, Cornish. I'll see you soon, I guess. Okay. Oh, I better put myself back on screen. Hang on. That's the one. Okay. This one, complex and cunning jokester. Kind of out of left field, but maybe it means something to you. I don't know. Okay, next we have Fairy Dragon. Fairy's already indicated that she wants a general reading, I do believe.
Okay, fairy. Got lots of repeating cards tonight. Got the Empress seated on her only cushion in the deck. Abundance and comfort, pleasure. The Queen of Swords, sharp intellect, discerning, direct. And the Eight of Wands, communication. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, representing family and legacy. I feel like there is a conversation between somebody that is family or like family to you, and the conversation is getting derailed somehow because one person is coming from a purely intellectual standpoint, whereas somebody is coming from a more practical or embodied standpoint. And these cards are asking you to combine those two ways of thinking. We've got the Two of Swords, swords representing thought, and those two swords are crossed. So that's showing that bringing both ways of thinking into balance. So by balancing that purely logical mind with that more down-to-earth, emotional, intuitive mind, you can achieve more harmonious communication.
Oh, thank you, Moira. I have 2 cards for you, Fairy Dragon. Regeneration, renewal, and adaptation. The other one is, we've had this before, Cold Moon, change, freedom, and excitement. Woo-hoo. I like that card. And I think we have done everyone. If I've missed anyone out, please let me know. I'm going to ask for a reading now, if that's okay, Mum.
Do you have a question?
I do have a question, actually. My question is, I applied for a half a dozen jobs today, most of which I would like. With the employment, even though it's fairly low, it's still a little bit difficult in Adelaide. I'd like to know if I'm going to get one of them. Or any one of them. Is there any chance of being successful?
Short answer is yes. There will be a job offer.
Ah. Who's that?
That's the Four of Cups.
Yeah.
In a purely yes or no question, and cups would be yes. And this is showing something being offered.
Wow. That's exciting.
Then we have the Ace of Cups, which is again about a gift, an opportunity.
Yeah.
And then the Eight of Wands again, swift communication.
Wow.
So all of those cards say yes. There is going to be an opportunity, something offered, and fairly quickly, actually.
Oh, wow. How exciting. And do you know, I've been shuffling the cards,
Mm-hmm.
oracle cards for myself all this time, and nothing's jumped out yet. Actually, fairy dragons, nothing came, and I was wondering if it was going to get this done before your reading finished. Because usually the cards jump out at me, but even before you start sometimes. And come on. No, if I do that, I'm going to get careless and just let anything throw out. But then right at the last minute, 2 cards jumped out for fairy, so that was quite good. Oh, there we go. And I got 2 myself.
that
Oh,
one again.
change, freedom, and excitement. So I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that one? Blue moon, take action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So let's do a Ukraine spread for Ghost.
Yeah.
Did you have a specific question you wanted to know, Ghost Man? Because I know you asked a few questions in the chat. Did you have anything specific to focus on, or? Ghost Man, Ghost Man. There's no songs about Ghost Man. I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know. Heather, I got air for you. Air, meaning motion, and the card has horses in the. Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds exciting. Let's just do. Oh, here we go. Ukraine after guys would keep. Ukraine after guys, and are we going to become rich? Are you being silly?
So what I've got for this question, the first card I've drawn is Justice reversed. So there is a lack of justice. Crossing that card, we've got the Hierophant. So we've got secular and religious power that are battling for control. The Sun card, which can see got sunflowers in it, which is a Ukrainian symbol. Being trampled by the Knight of Cups, a soldier who is ill-equipped, as we know many of them are. We've got the Page of Pentacles, young man honing his skills, taking up the opportunity. We've got grief and moving away. The 3 of Wands also moving away. I think this is representing the refugees having to leave things behind. And we've got the King of Wands, who is a just ruler, ready to take action. And the 3 of Cups, which is celebration, unity. what these cards are telling me is, even through the destruction and many, many people being displaced, and these powers for control, ultimately these forces will not conquer. There is hope, and there is a direction. It's not as desolate as it currently looks. There are these major institutions that will be trying to seize power, but it seems to be largely ineffectual to most people. There's still a lot of work to do, and a lot of people will be affected. But in terms of the grand scheme of things, these forces behind the invasion will not be successful.
Wow, that was very, very intense, wasn't it? Very deep. I did draw a card for this reading.
Mm-hmm.
I came up with hope, unity, and luck.
Mm.
So it sort of fits in, doesn't it? With
Yeah.
what you were saying, that eventually, um, yeah, things will work out for Ukraine in the end, with any luck.
Mm.
Pun
Just
not
a lot of
intended.
people impacted in the meantime, like I know we're sort of looking at big picture, but there's a lot of lives caught up in it.
Yes, yes. Somebody keeps messaging me. Oh, okay. Somebody just sent me a photo. Well, that's everyone for the time being. For those people who haven't yet met Moira, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay. My name's Moira, she, her. I live in Adelaide, and I have been practicing tarot for 20 odd years now. My mum bought me my first deck in my teens, and I've been reading for family and friends. I am a witch. I follow the reclaiming tradition, which is very eco-feminist based witchcraft, and use my tarot in my spells and my magics as well. Yeah, what else would I don't know what else to say.
Jackie just sent the cards that she drew for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was this? I don't know if you're going to see this on screen. Oh, it was this my. Okay, that was my. I don't know if that's going to come out. Is that going to come out? Can you see that properly?
No.
No. What's? Oh, it's actually reflecting itself, but that's all right.
Yeah.
There was a card for you as well, Moira. She said, "Pass this."
Okay.
Was that a card or a? Oh yeah. So I'll pass that on to you at the end of the
Yeah.
stream. Hmm. Each I could possibly. Oh, I know what I can do. I can download it, but anyway, oh, no, it might take a bit long. Might take a bit long. Does anybody have any questions or anything for either my? You'll if you've seen the Colag investigation, you would have met Moira in the Colag investigation of the Colag Hotel. Moira has been doing tarot readings on my channel now for how long? A good few
Uh,
months.
well, we sort of started last year, but then I got a bit crook and we took a bit of a break. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it started again.
Yeah.
It's been quite successful. It's been wonderful having you here. And yeah, we've got Moira and Pocket Watch featuring in part 3.
Yay.
What do I call it? The dramatic conclusion, although that's a bit of clickbait there, just between you and me. It wasn't really that dramatic, but well, why not? Why not? It could be dramatic for some, depending on your thoughts of well, yeah, possibly nearly a year. I think we started towards the middle, like fourth quarter section of the year. I'm not sure how long, because it's only once a month. It feels like forever.
Yeah.
I'm buffering. So, oh, okay, yes. I don't know if that's my end or your end. You're not the only person that was buffering. I think essentially, can't remember their name. I should have asked for a first name or
Yeah.
something. They said they were buffering as well. Well, if that's everyone, I guess that's it from us. If nobody has any questions, Guys, got to go. Love you loads. Stay safe and take care. Thank you, Ghost Mandique. It was nice to
Thanks,
have
Dee.
you on. I know you haven't been feeling all that crash hot lately, so I hope you're getting better soon. Hello, how to lady. How are you? We've still got some time left. Would you like a reading? It's totally up to you. You don't have to have one, but it's there. The how-to lady has an awesome channel too. Go check her out. She, anything you could possibly want to know about anything.
Okay.
Yes, I'm well. I can't speak for Moira.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Yep. All right. Let's see. Okay, so first up we have the Eight of Wands again. This represents communication. Then we have the Four of Cups, representing things being offered to you and the gifts that you already have. Then we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents feeling a bit stuck, not knowing the way forward, being uncertain. Together, these cards suggest some sudden news or something that has been given to you that feels like it's thrown you for a loop and you don't really know what to do with that information. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. I think this suggests that this information feels like it's got you at a disadvantage. And the King of Cups. Perhaps the information was presented in a way that was intended to throw you for a loop. So whatever this is, take the time to digest it, understand the message, and understand how it was delivered. And then you'll find a way to move forward with it. Hope that helps.
Wow, that was a great reading. The card that I had for you is vigilant, aware, and keen-minded.
That's quite fitting.
No worries. Thank you very much, the how-to lady. Okay, well, I think it's probably time to wrap things up now. We got through everyone pretty quickly, which is great. It's 8:45. Been an hour and 15 minutes, so that was quite good considering the number of people we've had online. Well,
And if anybody wants to buy me a coffee or whatever, my PayPal me link is pinned up the top there. You know, I know everyone's feeling the pinch at the moment, so absolutely no obligation, and everyone's welcome to a reading. But if you'd like to show some small appreciation, that's there.
Yes, that would be good. Sorry, I forgot. I'll put that in the Nightbot link Tuesday night so that it comes up quite often. No, there's no obligation to donate any money, but yeah, a coffee or a small token of thanks would be appreciated very much, but not necessary. Sorry, I just thought of something really, really silly then. Like
You'll have to share later.
Yes, overly sarcastic. But I won't go there. Anyway, no worries. Slithers away. Absolutely. Oh dear. As the wonderful Jackie would say, Mr. Snaky. Oh, yeah. No worries. Okay, thank you again, Moira. Thank you everyone in chat for popping in.
Thanks everyone.
Premiere, you'll see Moira at her best on Saturday.
Okay.
And Sunday, I think. What have I got Sunday? I'm talking to someone on Sunday. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, not this Sunday, but on Monday, I've got Urbex Eats with Gloria's Platter. Some of you already know who Gloria's Platter is. She's teaching me how to make sausage rolls with a twist. Very interesting combination recipe. I'm looking forward to doing that. They don't call them sausage rolls over there. I don't know what the hell they call them. But yeah. Okay, no worries. Thank you, everyone. Good night. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are. Take care.
Bye-bye.